Okay, and we're ready to go over our lesson 3 problem set. So I'm just going to scroll on down to the first question. It asks you to list the sample space, which is all the possible outcomes for each of these situations. So if we have a four-sided die with numbers 1 through 4 on the faces of the die, then we could get 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to try to lift this up and 1, 2, 3, or 4. Selecting a letter from the word mathematics, M, A, T, H, E. I've already used M. I've already used A. I've already used T, I, C, S. Okay. Selecting a marble from a bag containing 50 black and 45 orange marbles, so my only outcomes are black and orange marbles. Selecting a number from the even numbers 2 through 14 inclusively. That means that I'm including 2 and 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. Spinning the spinner below the possible outcomes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next question. Decide if these are equally likely and then give a reason. So when you're rolling a 1 or 2 with a 6-sided number cube with the numbers 1 through 6 on the faces, then you have an equal chance of landing on a 1 or a 2. Okay. Selecting the letter A or K, they occur the same number of times in the word take, so this one is also equally likely. The third one, selecting a black or orange marble from a bag containing 50 black and 45 orange. There are more black, so it is not equally likely. Selecting a 4 or 8 from the even numbers 2 to 14, including 2 to 14, the even numbers from 2 to 14, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, there's 1, 4, and 1, 8, so that is equally likely. Landing on a 1 or 3, when spinning the spinner, the 3 is smaller space than the 1, which means this is not equally likely. Moving on to number 3. Here we have these cubes that we colored in lesson 1. This time we're supposed to color so that you would be equally likely to land on a blue or yellow. So there's 10 of them. That means I would need to color 5 blue and 5 yellow. I'm going to let you color. I'm not going to color these. Okay, this last one, you need to be more likely to choose blue. So you could either have 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10 blues, which means you could have 4, 5, let's do it this way. You have 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4 yellows, because you would need a total of 10. That was a good way to organize that. Moving on, last page. Here you've got a game. This is your spinner, and you're going to spin it twice. So if you spin it the first time, you have 4 options. You could land on, let's see if I can get this. You could land on yellow, blue, green, or red. Okay, that's the first spin. Well, the second spin you could land on yellow, red, green, or blue. So there's 4. yellow, red, green, or blue. First spin landed on blue. The second spin could land on any of these, 4 more. If you land on green first, you could land on yellow, red, green, or blue the second spin. So 4 more options. If you land on red the first time, the second spin you could land on yellow, or red, or green, or blue. 4 more, leaving you with 16 total outcomes. And the last one, the sample space for flipping a coin twice. So the first time it's going to either land on heads or tails. The second time it'll land on heads or tails. So that would be heads, 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 tails, tails, heads, tails, tails. Those are your outcomes or your sample space. This is my thinking, and this is my sample space. Okay, hopefully you understand sample space a bit better. If not, please reach out to your teacher.